For 20 years, our military kids has enhanced military family well-being. We focus exclusively and intentionally on military kids who have a parent deployed with the National Guard, deployed with the Reserve, or recovering from post-9/11 combat injuries, illnesses, or wounds. We do this by paying for their extracurricular activities during a really challenging time. We are so proud that in the last 20 years, we have awarded, thanks to our supporters, 92,000 scholarships totaling $34 million. We've done this in 50 states, all territories, and the District of Columbia. We love to say that we have a military family in nearly every zip code. And the impact that these grants have, both on the short term and on the long term, really resonate with all the stories that we hear from our families.
Hi, I'm Kelly Toppin.
I'm Nolan and I'm a military kid.
I'm Sam and I'm a military kid.
And I'm Maureen Toppin.
I'm with a Cyber Operations Unit and we spend an awful lot of time mobilized. I was recently mobilized in fall 2022.
With Kelly being gone, I'm a teacher, so we're out of the house really early and just like to keep a routine when he's not home. And so having the military kids was great because they were able to continue with swimming and do karate. And so it really just kept our afternoons really in a nice routine. And they were excited every day to go do those things after school. And it just really, brought a lot of balance to a crazy time.
With the grant that we got for tackle football, I will say that definitely was the number one thing while Eddie was gone that really kept us going. And I don't know what we would have done without it. And I have made best friends since that season that are still my best friends, and met even more military wives and moms who helped me and are still supportive of me today, so it's priceless.
It allowed me to be able to truly focus on my job, knowing that the family at Rare was taken care of in more ways than one, and that Joni was able to have the support structure there to be able to help take care of things with the kids and give them the opportunities that they might not have had.
They're giving me and other military kids opportunities to stop worrying about their one of their parents that was in the service that got injured, be able to go out, be happy, be with their parents and spend time together.
Jimmy was in the hospital in Walter Reed and he was really crushed after those injuries and kept on feeling guilty and feeling how am I going to support William? How am I going to support you? He felt like basically his American dream was crushed. So for me, to the donors, I am so thankful because honestly, they lift the burden of the veterans. They lift the burden of the caregivers, the spouses, the moms, It's just good to know that somebody out there cares.
It was so important to have those grants, especially for someone that went through multiple deployments as I got older. It gets a little bit more intense with every time they deploy because you know more and you're more aware of the world around you and you're more understanding that, dad's not just sitting at a desk, And so I think that because I sort of was able to lose myself when I was singing on stage, it gave me that outlet to do something that I not only loved, but helped me feel powerful and helped me feel confident in a time when I felt so out of control.
I remember coming home and my mom was like, you have a package. And she was like, I think it's from ONK. And I was like, oh gosh. It was kind of like that feeling I got when I got accepted to college. I was like, ooh, this is really cool. But I read it was like, congratulations, you've been accepted and are receiving a grant. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be at camp.
Thank you, our military kids.
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 Thank you, our military kids.